Oh, you're gonna love this one. Get comfy, let your thoughts wander, and when you're ready, baby, dream of a new life.
The Enchanted Wager. Power Girls Awakening by Catherine Serafina. Chapter 2, October 2nd and 3rd, 2025. The cafeteria was a war zone of temptation, the air thick with grease, salt, and melted cheese. Trays clattered as my football teammates sprawled across our usual table, their laughter booming over the chaos. Jake tore into a burger, ketchup smeared across his chin, while Mike crunched through nachos, the orange cheese glistening under the lights. Across the table, someone popped open a soda, the fizz cutting through the noise like a taunt. My tray, a sad little turkey wrap and a bottle of water. Day 2, and the bed already felt like a prison sentence. "Yo, Ken, you good?" Jake asked, shoving a fry into his mouth. The golden stick of salt and grease practically called to me. "You're staring at my food like it's the last meal on earth." I forced a grin, though my stomach tightened with envy. "I'm fine, just sticking to the plan." Becca's voice echoed in my head. "No chips, candy, pizza. You win, you pick." I could see her smirk, hear that teasing lilt in her voice, and the memory of her calling me Kara the night before lingered like an aftertaste I couldn't shake. It wasn't just the name, it was the way her eyes had sparkled when she said it, like she knew something I didn't. "Still doing that bet with Becca?" Mike grinned, dangling a nacho between his fingers. "What's she got you chasing now? Another scarf stunt?" The table erupted in laughter. I rolled my eyes, remembering that ridiculous sophomore dare when I strutted around in her yellow scarf all day, classmates whispering while Becca laughed herself breathless. "Just clean eating," I muttered, shrugging. "No big deal." Total lie. Every bite of my wrap tasted like cardboard, and the smell of fries practically hollowed me out from the inside. My fingers twitched with the urge to steal one, but I clenched my fists, picturing Becca's triumphant grin if I cracked. I wasn't giving her the satisfaction, or the chance to shove me into a Power Girl leotard. After school, I dragged myself to football practice. The autumn air was sharp against my skin, the grass damp with a lingering chill. I powered through drills, lungs burning, muscles aching, but my mind wouldn't stay in the game. Every shout from the coach blurred into background noise as Becca's grin replayed in my head. My parents were still off in Japan, sending photos of temples and neon city streets. Normally, the empty house felt like freedom, but now it left me alone with my thoughts, every craving echoing louder in the silence. And always, that joke in my head, Kara, why that name? Just Becca messing with me, right? I shook it off, dodging a tackle, but her voice lingered like static I couldn't tune out. That evening, Becca showed up again, still in her cheerleader uniform, the skirt swishing like she knew I noticed. Her perfume hit me first, a bright citrus floral wave that sank deep, the kind of scent that would stick with me hours later. She flopped onto the couch, her knee brushing mine, sending a jolt of heat through me. "How's it going, Superman?" she teased, her grin wicked as her hair spilled over one shoulder. "Surviving," I said, smirking to hide the hunger gnawing inside. "What about you? Bet you're sneaking candy bars when no one's looking." She gasped in mock offense, hand to her chest. "Me? Never. I'm pure as kale smoothies." Her fingers grazed my arm, lingering just long enough to spark a thrill in my chest. "But you're looking tense. Tempted yet?" "Nope," I lied, steady as stone despite flashing back to the smell of pizza at lunch. "I've got this locked, Becca. Pirate costumes calling my name for Mike's party. Maybe I'll even make you my wench when I win." She burst out laughing, eyes lighting up like fireworks. "A wench, huh? Big talk, Ken. If I win, you're Kara, rocking that Power Girl leotard all night. Bet you'd turn more heads than me?" Her confidence hit me like a charge. My heart raced, though I covered it with a grin. "Dream on. You're not winning this one." Her eyes narrowed, playful but sharp, like she could see straight through my bluff. "We'll see," she purred, standing to leave. Her hips swayed, perfume trailing after her like a taunt. "Don't screw it up." Day 3 was worse. The cafeteria smelled like heaven and hell at once. Grease, sugar, and salt hung in the air, every tray loaded with temptation. Jake waved a basket of onion rings under my nose just to mess with me. Mike leaned back, sipping soda with exaggerated slurps, while across the table a brownie disappeared in 2 bites. I gripped my water bottle, knuckles white, trying to distract myself, but instead of relief, I kept circling back to Becca. Her laugh, the way her touch lingered, that stupid care-o line. It was supposed to be a joke, so why did it feel heavier every time I thought of it? By evening, I trudged home through streets strung with cobwebs and glowing pumpkins. The neighborhood buzzed with Halloween prep. Kids carving jack-o'-lanterns, neighbors stringing more orange lights. The air smelled faintly of wood smoke. The empty house swallowed me whole. I slumped in the kitchen, staring at the pantry. A bag of Cheetos sat there, neon orange dust practically daring me to reach in. I told myself I was solid, in control, but Becca's challenge had gotten under my skin in ways I couldn't shake. Her closeness, her grin, the spark in her eyes every time she said that name. I swore I'd hold out, win this bet, and pick a safe, boring costume just to wipe that smug smile off her face. But no matter how much I laughed it off, her laughter, and that word Kara, kept circling in my head. It was just a joke, just Becca being Becca. So why couldn't I shake it?
Did that leave you wanting more? The naughty version's waiting for you on my Patreon, along with so many other juicy little secrets. Go on, baby. You know where to find me.